evening, everyone. I'm Charlie Lapastora. Welcome to week 1 of the NFL season for you Saints fans. I know you've been anticipating this game for a whole offseason. Take a deep breath. Whew, it's okay. Just 4 more days to kick things off as the Saints have a Monday night matchup to start their season against the Vikings. Yeah, that's Adrian Peterson's former team.
That's big. You know, it's week 1. It's a good way to change the tide. You know, starting the season off with a big win. And you know, for me, going back to Minnesota, I'm pretty excited about it. I'm just trying to keep myself calm until Monday night comes around.
I feel good. Just constant improvement, trying to get better every day. There's a process in place, obviously, from going back to strength and conditioning, when we first got here in April, to, the OTAs and mini camps, to training camp, and then once you get into the preseason games, you try to kind of use that as a measuring stick as to where you're at, but you're still in a constant race to improve and get better, and obviously none of those games count. These are the ones that count. This is when the win-loss record begins to start.
And he just flicks one out there, and it kind of hits the back of the pad, but then there was a trash can behind the pad, and it hits.
Well, if you have Netflix, you may have heard of this team by now. The program, otherwise known as Last Chance U, East Mississippi Community College. They'd have a test against interdivisional Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. Let's just say it would pass with flying colors, and black and red colors to be specific. Tyrell Price takes it in himself. He's flying down the field. That's a TD. Puts the lines up. Extra point was good. 21-3. Now Reginald Hunter Jr., he wants to get on in this EMCC action in the second quarter. He runs it in through that defense. Lions up, get this, 35-3 at this point. The Lions are rolling and roaring, if you will. This play action, it fakes out everybody. It's Price again. He comes out of your screen, breaking away from that whole defense for another touchdown. Now check this out. It's going to be 4th down as GCCC has nothing to lose, though. They're going for it in the red zone. Larry Sisson to Tyquan Ulmer. Ulmer goes up for it. He gets the touchdown score at this point, 49-10, but their Last Chance U for a reason. The Lions win this one big, 49-10. Price finished with career highs of 111 rushing yards and 4 TDs. The Lions, their post-game prayer, and they'll take this victory now, 2-0, undefeated on the season. Well, JC beat Mississippi Delta last night 51-10 at home after suffering that 47-34 loss against the team we just showed you, East Mississippi, also known as Last Chance U. And head coach Steve Buckley says he is proud of the effort his team displayed in last night's game.
We executed in all 3 phases. I think the first 4 drives we scored, no penalties, no turnovers, stayed in front of the chains offensively. I thought it's kind of a tribute to our defensive staff. They took the opening drive and drove down the field, got a field goal. After that, we made a couple adjustments, settled down on what they were doing offensively. And I thought in the kicking game, we were very sound all night, what we were trying to do.
Our Bobcats will travel to Clarksdale Thursday to take on Coahoma, where they are looking to capture their 2nd win in a row. Well, if you want to pay, you can get your hands on the original pro baseball contract signed by Jackie Robinson. Yeah, they'll be up for auction after being on public display. Robinson signed with the Montreal Royals in 1945 and the Brooklyn Dodgers in 47. Now, these original contracts mean a lot, of course, because it was Robinson who broke that color barrier in baseball when he was the first African-American player in the major leagues. Because of that historical significance and the rarity, the contracts appraised at $36 million. 10% of that auction price will be donated to the Jackie Robinson Foundation. The auction will be at the Jackie Robinson Museum in New York City on November 16th. If you want to head on up there and get the contract.
Bid on that. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Pricey, though.
Just a little bit of money, though,
Yeah.
Mark,
You got that kind of money?
36 mil.
I don't have that kind of money. I'll have to borrow
But,
some
hey,
from Ann.
Yeah, if so, I was going to say you're buying dinner for a while.
For the rest of the year.
Pretty much for life.
Right.
Thanks, Charlie.
No problem.